Peace, peace. How everybody doing? How everybody doing? Welcome to a little late night, little something. We're gonna be going in a little bit on how to debunk the outer Africa theory using math. Um, Apparently, we gotta show, we gotta show the people the difference between making something up and summing something up. So there's a big difference between making something up and summing something up. So when you sum things up, it requires math. So we're gonna get into a little bit of that. Say these niggas over there gon' burn. What? What happened? What happened? I don't know what you said. What happened? Have original TV. He said these niggas over there gon' burn for their unrighteousness. Who? Aboriginal TV in the building. We got Adam Brooks in the building. Doctor, she is a thug. Huh? Nighthawk out there. But yeah, we gonna go ahead and get it in for a little bit. But those of y'all who what I'm saying who's into working and into getting things done, what I'm saying, and wanna what I'm saying and wanna leave all the shit show. Um, what I'm saying? Subscribe to my channel, what I'm saying? I gotta continue building and continue doing a lot of things. We got a lot of things going for us. We're trending very hard. Shout out to the brother, shout out to Joe Rogan. I seen the um I seen the show with I think it was with Black Lotus and them today, and Joe Rogan and them, and they had a brother on there, talking about some of the stuff we're talking about. You starting to see, what I'm saying, you starting to see us touch the mainstream, and this is one of the reasons why I was trying to get people ready for, because when you look at the analytics really don't lie that much, and so I was trying to get people prepared for this. I didn't know it was going to come so soon, but it has arrived. You know what I'm saying? You got people talking about the stuff on mainstream. It's a little watered down, and it's a little less radical, but at least they're able to go on TV, they're able to show themselves, and they're able to talk. You know what I'm saying? They're able to carry themselves and talk in a proper manner, and and probably in a proper setting. And so that's very important when you're doing some information for your people that you think is helpful for your people. It is very best when you're dealing with the matrix. It is very important that you be able to present your information in the proper manner. If all you want to do is scream and fight and scream, and you can have the best information in the world, it takes away some of it. And but as you can see, you guys, we're trending, and we're trending hard, y'all. We're trending hard, and the world don't know how to take us yet. They don't know how to accept us, and they don't know how to take us yet. But they're gonna figure out a way to water us down. They're gonna start categorizing things we say. They're gonna start, cataloging and stuff, because they've been watching us. A lot of these people been watching us for a very long time, and so but what they're not taking in consideration is this: a lot of the stuff that these guys say is actually old. It's actually old stuff. A lot of his stuff is not new. Um, and everybody knows this, but the only difference is that it's trending. So if it's pseudo stuff and it's old, how is it trending? All right, so you know what I'm saying, that like, how is it trending? How is some old pseudo stuff trending today? You see what I'm saying? We have to figure that out. Like some people need to figure that out, because it's old but it's trending. So that don't mix together. You see what I'm saying? No, it's old and it's garbage, because a lot of people say it's garbage. The information is garbage. So it's old, it's garbage, it's a lie, but yet it's trending. You see what I'm saying? Trending doesn't solidify, but it says something about our culture, and a lot of our culture, some sections of our cultures, they have spoken. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Some people in our culture have spoken. We don't want to deal with the same shit we did in the 90s, the 80s, the 60s, the 70s, and so forth and so on. The people have spoken. We don't want to hear that bullshit no more. You see what I'm saying? And so it's not our fault, but it has to be. But but anyway, but I put that in there. Hashtag the Kodaks. Peace seeker of true. Original. Red Man in the building. So we're gonna get into some math today, and I guess we're gonna show the people how to do a little math because unfortunately they don't know the difference between making things and summing things. You know what I'm saying? Making things up is when you're talking out the side of your goddamn neck and you just saying shit. Summing things is usually have some type of mathematical coordinates with it. Now you would notice that when you're listening to a lot of these people and they rant, you will notice math and mathematics is never part of the equation. But it seems like mathematics overrides everything that they say. Like you can be talking to a bill and these dudes say, "Well, this is how it's supposed to be done." Anthropology, archaeology, DNA, science this, science that, and they will never even mention mathematics, and they don't even understand that mathematics govern all the shit that they're saying. All the shit that they're saying is governed by mathematics. Give or take some feather dusting or some shit like that. But mathematics govern all the ologies that they're talking about. Mathematics govern DNA. Most people don't really know what the computers do in DNA. They just know the philosophy part of DNA to try to sound smart. But if you ask them anything about the software, if you ask them anything about the software, if you ask them anything about the computing, if you ask them anything about the processing, if you ask them anything about what's the actual computing, none of them will never be able to answer you because they don't know that part. They only know the philosophy part. So anytime these guys start talking DNA to you, start talking computers to them because they don't understand that's the computer that's doing the job. You see what I'm saying? It's not human labor. When you talking about DNA, it's not human labor. It is a computer. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know DNA, but I know computers. So you might not want to talk. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. But there is spots, and there is spots, and there is um um some things that can be done, but those things are very limited. And if you wanna know more, simply just go to your computer. You see what I'm saying? You can look at your computer. You know the limitations of your computer. You know these people can't sum up your whole. You know what I'm saying? You know this computer can't sum up your whole shit. But anyway, but but yeah. So I can't stress the fact that if you guys because y'all know we got work to do. You know what I'm saying? We understand the shit show is cool and that's all fine and dandy. Y'all know I don't want to be bothered with the shit show. Even though it's kind of fun and you know what I'm saying, it's whatever. But I don't want to be involved with the shit show. So, you know what I'm saying? If you like this, if you like my content, if you like the stuff I do, you know what I'm saying, you go over to my channel, hashtag the Kodaks, hashtag DAKODEX. Peace. Supreme. Yeah, what the hell is supreme mathematics, man? But yeah. Oh, subprime math. Yeah, mathematics. Yeah, so we're gonna get into a little bit into that today. But we also gonna do some exposing as well because like a lot of our people have trust issues. Like they live in cities where people don't really trust each other. Trust is a very hard thing to come by in some of our people's lives. So you can tell in their conversations and how they interact with people that it's always just rude. It's just it's like without even really knowing you. They don't really present themselves like people hop on your panel and don't even be like, hey, how you doing? Blah 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 blah. Things like that. And that's due to trust issues. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys don't even trust each other. Like they be on the panels with each other every day, and they don't even do business with each other. Like hell no, I wouldn't do business with that nigga, but he can come on my panel. You know what I'm saying? Type of deal. And so because a lot of our people have trust issues, They tend to want to attack other people's trust without even knowing them or even knowing about them. So for some reason, trust is, you can tell, just listen to them talk, and everything is going to be evolved around trust. Oh, you're a scammer. Oh, you're dishonest. You're this. It's going to be evolved around trust, and that's a person that, to me, that's the person that have trust issues. You know what I'm saying? But before we get in, I got a question I want to ask everybody. And this, and Aboriginal TV, you might want to check this out. Do y'all want to know the real reason why, when y'all go on some of the brothers and sisters, the African Pan African channels, do y'all want to know why they call y'all Native Americans and not Aboriginals? Do y'all want to know the real reason why that is? Anybody? Do anybody know the real reason why they call you guys Native Americans and not Aboriginals? You know, or you want to know? I'm gonna tell you. They've been watching us for a very long time. You want to know? I'm gonna tell you. Okay. Yeah. Um. Well, they've been watching us for a very long time, and um, so they know the difference between the Aboriginal and the Native American. And so the word Aboriginal, because we in Google and we're on YouTube, it has, when we speak, our voice is being recorded, and it's also typing as we speak. And so when you use the word Aboriginal, it gives us SEO ranking. So this is why they never say the word Aboriginal on a channel, because they don't want our community to get the Google ranking. So they don't say that word. That's why they will say Abo, or that's why they will say Native Americans, or that's why they will find someone else to say. Now I'm pretty sure they know this, and but see, I know this too. Yeah, that's why they don't. You ever notice that they know the difference between Aboriginal? They know the difference. They've been watching us. They've been watching us since Lex Vortex. Shout out to Lex Vortex. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to my guy Lex Vortex. But anyway, they've been watching us since those days, and they know the difference. You see what I'm saying? But they know how Google work, and they know how SEO work, and they know how the ranking works. So this is why they would never say the word Aboriginal on their channel, because they know that if they say Aboriginal on their channel, they know that they are giving us, our community, a SEO ranking or a Google point. I call them a Google point. You know what I'm saying? Now, anybody that's a professional YouTuber or anything like that, I know they know this. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they don't use the word Aboriginal, and they're gonna call you Native Americans and things like that. But today we're gonna get into some math. Um, and we're going to get into some mathematics. This is very simple kindergarten stuff, you guys. So I'm sorry, I can't have no super amazing math for everybody. But we're going to go down. We're going to go down to a very very low mathematical level. That is very. I don't know. It's just real easy. And so what we're going to do is we're going to be debunking the outer Africa theory with this math that I'm going to present, and we're going to be debunking it because basically my claim is that they don't have enough evidence. Okay, they have less than 1% of information, so you cannot have a 100% conclusion unless you have, you know, actually you're going to need all the information. But if you have at least 70%, I would take your word for it. 30%, I would, I would hear you out, and I would probably believe your story until otherwise. But if you have less than 1% of evidence, then this is why they call it a theory, because they know, and scientists know themselves, that they have a theory because they don't have enough evidence. You see what I'm saying? And so this is something we're going to do. But just for fun, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do the mathematic. We're gonna do the mathematic value of a nickel. You know what I'm saying? Just for fun, just for fun. We're gonna do that for fun, and we're gonna go ahead and get into that. And so shout out to everybody indigenous in the building. So what we're gonna do is I'm basically gonna um we're basically going to do some googling and some calculating so we can figure out the value of a nickel, how much we can find out how nickel worth. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to ask Google, okay Google, what is a nickel made of? So we're just gonna ask Google, what is a nickel made of? Now my phone, I'm gonna bring it up on the screen, but I'm gonna also let you know what my phone said because my phone heard that too. Okay, this what it says. It says a nickel in America usage is a 5-cent coin struck by the United States Mint composed of 75% copper. Okay, can everybody see that? Let me make sure everybody can see that. Okay, I'm gonna show everybody how math works. You know what I'm saying? By the way, I'm not a scientist, but I am a inventor. I do invent things, and if somebody invent things, want to talk to you about some math, um, you might want to listen, and then you might want to go behind their back, and you might want to check it. You see what I'm saying? But at least listen if an inventor want to talk to you about some math. So it says 75% copper. Okay, as you can see that, and 25% nickel. You know what I'm saying? So so what we're gonna do is we have 75% copper. So now we have to figure out how much copper is in there. So we got 75% copper. Can somebody, you know what I'm saying? I don't let me see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save that and I'm gonna put that on the screen. Okay. What's the source? What's the source? The source is Wikipedia. Okay. The source is Wikipedia. Nickel, United States coin, Wikipedia. I'm gonna drop the link in there so you can see the link. I'm not cheating. I'm not being dishonest. I'm not lying. So I'm gonna drop the link in there. So that's the Wikipedia link of what a nickel is made of. Okay, so that's the link right there. So I'm going to be dropping the links as well in these mathematical equations as well. Now now let me go ahead and put that on the screen. Now that we know how much copper is in there. Now we're just going to do the copper aspect because I believe nickel also. I believe nickel and some of the other metals and things in there might have a little substance to them as well. But we're just gonna abstract the copper out today. And so this is gonna this might so we're gonna go 75% copper. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the screen. Now we have to try to figure out how much is that? How much is that? Okay? How much that? So so what I'm gonna do, I actually did this before. This is not nothing new. I did this before. On my on I believe it's on my Codex channels because we have something called Aboriginal for Dummies. And so I actually did this before. And so but so I'm gonna put that on the screen. I'm gonna have to do this again. As you can see, 75% copper. Okay? Okay, everybody can see that. Now what we're gonna do is now what we're gonna do. Okay, my bad. Hold on one second. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna figure out how much a nickel weighs. So I'm just gonna ask Google. Okay, okay Google, how much does a nickel weigh? Now I already know that. I already know that. but I can't tell it to you because if I tell you that, that means I made it up, you guys. So I already know a nickel weighs 5 grams, but I can't tell it to you because that means I'm being dishonest and that means I'm making it up. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna pull it up. I mean, we might be able to pull up the same article, but as you can see right here in Google, uh 5.00 grams. So 5.00 grams. Okay, as you can see that. I didn't make it up. It's not, you know, I'm gonna put the link in there. I'm gonna put the link in there for you so that way you can actually see it. But I'm gonna find a better link. Let me find a better link for you. Just in case you don't believe that, we can go to government. We can do government sites. We can, I mean, let me see. I don't know. We can go to U.S. We can go government sites on how much a nickel weigh. Um, as you can see right here, uh, we can go on the government site. Now I'm going to put that link in the chat room for you. Okay, I'm gonna put that link in the chat room for you. So now we know a nickel weigh 5 grams, you guys. Okay, there's the link. So I put the link in there. There's the source. Okay, so we all getting that. Okay. So now I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna put that on the screen. Is go 5.00 G. I'll just put G. Whatever. No, I'm gonna put grams. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna put grams. Hold on. Actually, I can just put 5 grams. How about that? Oops. 5 grams. Okay. It's not that difficult. And so the United States weigh their currency. United States weigh their currency, and I'm just gonna. Oh, say no. Okay, so there we go. I gave you the source. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not making it up. I gave you the source of where I got the information from. Okay. Um, but hold on 1 second. Let me make sure I got everything together because so now we have two things, you guys. We have how much copper is in there, and then we have how much a nickel weigh. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to abstract, and we're going to try to abstract um, uh, the 75% copper out of there, or the 75% copper. So the other 25%, so it's weigh 5 grams. So we're gonna take 5 grams, and we're gonna take 75% of 5 grams, you guys. 75% of 5 grams. You see, now I didn't make that up. The reason why I said 75% of 5 grams is because that's how much the nickel weighs. A nickel weighs 75%. I mean, it weighs 5 grams. So what I'm doing is I'm taking 75% of that, and then I'm taking 75% of that, and the other 25 and the other metals, their weight is going to be abstracted from there, and so whatever's left over based on the weight of 5 grams is going to be 75%, and so that 75% is going to be labeled as copper. Okay, so that's why I did that. So I didn't make that up. It's called division. Okay, it's like I'm dividing. So it's very simple math. Okay, so we're gonna do that. So what else we're gonna ask Google? We're gonna ask Google. Um, okay, Google, what is 75% of 5 grams? So So Google, hold on 1 second. So Google is gonna tell us what is 75% of 5 grams. I'm gonna also drop the link in there for you as well. Um, Hold up. Do I even hold on? I'm moving too fast. Do I if I'm even spelling it right? Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna look like a fool. Um. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Hold on 1 second. So here we go. Here we go. Um. So we're gonna go. Oh, we got a page. How to calculate percentages into grams. I don't know if they're gonna accept this. So I don't know if they even gonna accept this. Okay, so I already know the answer already because I did this before. But what I need to do is I need to show, I need to show you how to do it. So it won't be counted as cheating, dishonest, untrustworthy, and all these different types of trust issues and shit. You know what I'm saying? So hold on 1 second. Percent of an Okay, 75%. We got gold. Oh, 75%. Okay, here we go. 75% of 5 grams. So grams to percentage. So here we go right here. Oops, hold on 1 second. 1 second, I'm sorry. I'm looking up a measurement tool, so people gonna say I'm cheating, and so that way we can also have um we can also do grams into teaspoons. We can also do grams into you know different other measurements. So what is 75% of 5 grams? I need a method. I need to show them the method. Because if I do it, okay, now, oh, here we go. Now, as you can see, I'm going to send you the link as well. So I'm going to put the link in the chat so everybody can see the link. There we go. Oh, they already got it anyway. They already got it. No, I have to show it though because you made that up, Nighthawk. You made that up, Lord, Old Wine. You made that up. We have to show them. So we just can't say things anymore. It has to be shown as if you're presenting to some children. Okay, so we're gonna show them. Okay, so you just can't just come up with a number. It needs to be shown on a platform where people can actually believe it. So I just took what is 75% of 5 grams, and Google gave me this. Let me try to click on the link. I need to get the link to the source. If I don't get the link, I'm being dishonest and I'm scamming the people. Okay? So let me see if I can get this link. This link is this link is very huge. This link is very huge. So I know everybody have trust issues. So I don't want anybody to just trust my answer. I'm going to get you that link. So let me. The link is too big. The link is too big. Okay. Well, the link is too big. Okay. The link is too big. But as you can see, hold up. You guys see the Google? Okay. You can see the Google. Now that's how much copper. That's how much copper a nickel have. Okay. That's how much copper a nickel have. A nickel have 3.75. Okay, we can't make it up. You can't just come out. You just can't come out with a number because you know what I'm saying you're fooling the people and you're deceiving the people in whatever type of um you know issue, whatever type of issue in these little ass clustered ass cities that they got going on today. But but yeah, so let's go ahead and put that up there. So that's how much copper a nickel has in it. Okay, you see that? You see that? Now, what we're going to do, we're going to ask Google, what's the price of copper? Okay, Google, what's the price of copper? Okay. So we're just going to go in there, put that in Google. You have to show your work. You just can't be putting no numbers in there, man. You guys are making this shit up, and you guys are fooling, and you guys are tricking the people. So you need to show links, you need to show sources, you need to show your work. Okay, here we go. So this is the website right here. We're gonna sound like an old man. This shit is stupid. I've done this before. I already done this before, but I guess if people don't know how to do math, and you just tell, what I'm saying, especially people with trust issues. So they have trust issues, so that way they can't just believe you. Nobody's gonna believe anybody in those little fucked up ass cities and shit. Nobody believes nobody. So of course they're not gonna believe you. So you have to show them. You see what I'm saying? So now, as you can see, this website, I put the link in there, chart different time ranges. So you can have you in different time ranges got different prices. So the price of copper, let me see, basic metal price. Okay, so they got different prices, different time zones. So I don't know if you guys can see that, can you? Let me shorten the screen a little bit, so I can show you guys how much the price of copper is. And then we also going to do the outer Africa theory as well. We're going to do the same thing on the outer Africa theory. Then I'm going to put links in there, and I'm going to show everybody how to do that. Okay, so what I'm looking at right here, this website is actually ugly. You know what I'm saying? I don't like this site. It's ugly. Um, let me see if I can find a better site. I mean, y'all got your Google ranking up, but your website is ugly. Um, get a better site. Okay. They got the second one too. Oh man, I'm not finna be. Give me another site, man. That site's ugly as hell. Okay, I'm gonna get one of those sites where you can just type in the weight, and it would tell you it would tell you it would tell you how much it's worth. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, what I'm saying, because like I said, I've done this before, so I already know the answers. So hold on. I'm just gonna ask. Let me see. Hold on one second. We're gonna put that up there. Sorry, I can't see the chat right now, but give me 1 second. So while I find a nice website where I can actually type it in there, and it will just do it for me. So that way we can move on to the outer Africa theory. So that way um we'll get that taken together. So don't tell me this is the same site, man. If this is the same site, it is. Ah, this site. Okay. Um, Hold on 1 second. So there's another site. There's another site. There's a site where you can calculate, where you can actually calculate. Um, you can, it would calculate for you. So that's the site I'm looking for. Google, you failed me this time. Um, okay. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. So so now we got the nickel. We got how much copper the nickel has in it. We have the links in there. How much a nickel weigh, and we abstracted that. You know what I'm saying? And then we got that. So if you missed it, then you're gonna have to rewind it, and you're gonna have to check it out, or you scroll up and you can check out the links, and the link should be able to tell you. Oh, copper. Is this it? Okay. Copper actually went down today. Okay, copper, it looked like copper went down today. Copper's struggling right now. It looks like. But hold on one second. Where is that site? It is very handy. I want to give it to everybody so that way they can use it. Um, they can stop. They can use it as well. So hold on one second. Give me 1 second. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We finna do some math. We finna go ahead debunk the outer Africa theory. Also, we're using mathematics, and I'm gonna be gonna do step by step by step, like we're in a classroom, so we can kind of we can try to teach people how how mathematics is applied in real life and in everyday life. So so that way it'll probably help wake some people up. Okay. Um, you see that? Let me see how. Okay. So I guess we just gonna have to do it. We just gonna have to do it the other way. I don't have enough time to try to find that site. Okay. Because okay. So we just gonna have to do it the other way. Okay. Now as you can see right there, I already put the link up in there. I'm just gonna put the price of copper up in there again. And so those of us who don't know the difference between copper and fiat and things like that, I mean, like, like we shouldn't. Like, these are basic things we should know. Um, Now, don't forget, copper also nickel also I believe has some nickel in there too, but we're not going to add the nickel. We're just going to add the copper only. Okay, so it's 2 point. Let me see. I gotta click on that because some man because this look like it's stock market and I'm not trying to get no stock market prices. Okay, 2.62. Okay, hold on one second. Here we go. Going in a little farther. Okay, USD. So 2.2 USD. That's for those who don't know what USD is. That's United States dollar. That means United States dollar. So 2.2 USD. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the other screen. Now you see where I got that? Everybody see where I got that? So I'm gonna put on there 2.2 USD. Okay, that's the price of hold on. Oops, you know what? What is the price a gram? Okay, that's what I was supposed to type in. I forgot to type that in. Okay. Here we go. This is the site I was looking for, you guys. Okay. So we got I'm gonna post that in there. This is the site I was looking for. It will sum it up for you. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. So we got the price of copper right here. This will tell us the price of copper. Now all we have to do is type the weight in there, and then it will come up the price right here for you. So we're gonna type in the weight. Everybody know where the weight at? The weight is 3.75. Okay, that's how much grams that is. As you see, weight in grams. So 3.75. And look at what comes up. Voila. As you can see, as you can see, that's what came up. Okay? So that's how we do math. Okay? And that's the value of a nickel. I didn't make it up. Okay? It is called mathematics. Okay? Uh it's very simple. It's not that difficult. So now let's go ahead and go to the gusto, and let's go ahead and get to the outer Africa theory because uh let's go ahead and get to the outer Africa theory, and we're gonna go ahead and debunk that using math. Okay, 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 okay. Now this might be a little difficult for some people, and some people might have a hard time understanding this because this is something you can't. I mean, actually, I don't know what the hell it is, but this is just some shit you have to be able to understand mathematics. So now, I'm gonna make it very short and very brief. Now, how now when you find out how old the Earth is, then you find out uh how long humans been existing, and you then calculate. You're trying to calculate how many bones is in beneath the ground. So this is a very big task, and this is a very big thing to try to figure out. It might be too big of a a stretch for a lot of people's brains. So basically, what we're trying to do, we're trying to figure out how many bones are untouched. He said, "Don't forget to carry the two." Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, how many? We're trying to figure out how many ancient bones is in the ground untouched. That's our goal. That's what we're trying to figure out. And so there's different type of methods you can use. You can try to go from how old the earth is. You can try to go from population. Like right now there's 7 billion people alive right now. You can try, there's different ways you can try to come up with your conclusion. But it's what I'm saying. Actually, let me mention some. Let me mention some. Okay. Um some of the ways you can try to come to your conclusion is trying to figure out how deep the earth go, how old the earth is, and also how long people have been here on earth. So you can check out some methods like that. But if you wanna just sum it up, um if you want to just sum it up and cut out all the gobbledygook, I just usually say, with all my calculations and the mathematics I did, I just usually come up with the choices of millions, billions, or trillions. Those are the options that I gives myself because I know if there's 7 billion people alive today, you know what I'm saying. Basically, throughout the history of time, there has to be at least millions of bones that's undiscovered, billions of bones is undiscovered, or trillions of bones. Now, this is the hardest part of the estimate that you have to find out because each individual estimate is going to be a little bit different. But no matter what you estimate, your answer is still going to be bullshit at the end. So if you want to go millions, if you want to go billions, or if you want to go trillions, whatever your answer is going to equal bullshit. So it don't so is there's no need to actually, what I'm saying, actually have to do the math because it's very common sense that it's bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna ask you, Julie, how many bones do you think there are undiscovered in the planet today? Millions, billions, or trillions? Take a guess. Let me see. Let's see some guesses out there. What do you got? What do you got? Million, billions, or trillions? Anybody want to take a guess? I usually go with billions. That's usually what I pick. But we're not gonna go off my math today. We're gonna go off somebody else's or anybody's. Anybody's. How many bones is undiscovered in the world today? Anybody want to take a guess? Oh, somebody said infinity. Wow, infinity. That's right. You see, do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand this huge math problem that I'm doing? It's unimaginable. You see what I'm saying? Billions, most likely. So somebody got billions. Anybody got anything other than billions? Because that's the number that I use. Anybody got anything other than billions? Anybody? Millions? Anybody? Anybody? So So everybody say billions. Everybody say billions. Okay, that's where I'm going to. I say there's billions of bones undiscovered. You know what I'm saying? And I don't and see unknown but millions. Okay, we got somebody that say millions. We got somebody to say millions. Somebody say trillions. Right. We're all right because we're all doing math. You see what I'm saying? And it's not to say that we are geniuses and we are 100% correct, but what we are doing is we are actually using our brains and we are actually using math. It's something that is some people in this community just don't do. So either if it's millions, billions, or trillions, when we done calculating, the answer is still going to be bullshit at the end. You know what I'm saying? So it it really doesn't matter. So we're gonna go with billions. Okay. Now let's ask Google. Okay, so we're gonna go with billions, and we're gonna do millions next. We're gonna do millions next. The number is unimaginable. Now you can start to see why a lot of people don't like tight data. You can starting to see why. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm taking you out. I'm taking you out of your comfort zone. I'm taking you out of your element, and I'm taking you on a space ride. On a somebody said gajillions. I'm taking you on a journey outside your normal realm. You see what I'm saying? And so it's pretty. It's pretty out there. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of out there, and this is the type of stuff that some of us do. So we're just gonna go with billions. All right, and then I ain't gonna be able to do cajillions, um, but we're just gonna go with billions. So it's billions in this room. So in this room, that's a fact. Okay, in this room, that's a fact. So a fact is some shit that we all said was true. Okay, so in this room, there's billions of bones that's undiscovered. Okay, there's billions of bones that's undiscovered in this chat room. That's a fact here. Okay, that's a fact here because we all agreed on it. Okay, so now let's ask Google. Let's ask Google. What's 1% of a billion? Okay, everybody already know that because that's very simple. But what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to show and we're gonna have to put a link up first. So let's show this. Everybody know what it is. Okay, everybody know that, right? So it's very simple. You see what I'm saying? It's not it's not that difficult. So everybody know that. Hold on, let me show it first. Everybody know there will be 10 million. Okay, that's 10 million. Okay, that's what Google said. 1% of a billion is 10 million. I'm 10 million. 10 million, a million. So that's 10 million. Okay, that's 10 million. Now we have to we that bullshit. Now we have to ask ourselves, how many bones have science collected? Anybody know how many bones anthropology has collected? Do anybody know if they have a million goddamn fossils? They have less than 1%. So, but anybody want to take a shot at how many bones you think scientists got? How much evidence they got? Anybody? Anybody? Y'all care to ask Google? How about we ask Google how many bones? How many bones? Let me. How we gonna keyword this? Okay, we gonna keyword this. Um, where's the math? Oh, I think you missed it. I think you came in late. You missed it. So we're gonna. He came in late. He came in late. So let me start over for none. Let's start over a little bit. Let's start over a little bit so he can get it. Okay. So now what we're doing is we're figuring out how many bones is in the earth undiscovered. How many bones are in the earth undiscovered? That means they're scientists, whoever you want to call them, they haven't touched them, they haven't found them yet. Okay? So that's what we was trying to figure out. And the numbers we came up with in our chat room is millions, billions, or trillions, and somebody even said gajillions. So what is your answer, 99? Do you believe there's million, billions, or trillions of bones left inside the whole planet undiscovered? Okay. So in this room, we all selected billions. So a billions is a fact here on this in this chat room. But even if you go millions or even if you go trillions, wherever you go, you're still going to end up with bullshit. So it really don't matter. You see what I'm saying? It really don't matter which one you pick. It's going to be bullshit at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? So we picked billions. So that means so we took 1% of a billion. 1% of a billion is 10 million. Okay? So that means scientists have to find 10 million bones to have 1%. So 10 million equals 1%. So equals 1%. So anybody want to take a guess at how many bones scientists have discovered? Let's ask Google. Let's ask Google. How many bones and fossils have scientists discovered? Now, this is even including dinosaur bones. This including every damn thing. So we're asking Google that. Okay, Google. Now, it says dinosaur bones. Oh no, let's say human. Human remains. Let's ask Google. Okay, Google. How many human remains have been discovered in the planet? Stop. Little bad little butt. So that's kind of a long keyword. That's kind of a long word. But we're just going. I'm gonna play with it first. Now we're not asking how old because they bring up a 300,000 year old bone or some shit. We're asking how many. They Google don't know. Google don't know. Hold on one second. I'm gonna go get my uh I'm gonna go get my Google Home and we're gonna ask Google Home to see if Google Home even knows how many. Less than 1%. Thank you, sir. You came up to the same. No, you made that up. You made that up. You're deceitful to the people, bro. You're you're lying. How'd you come up with that number? Less than 1%, everyone. Less than 1%. But let's ask Google just for the record, and I bet you Google gonna cuss me out and shit. Like, don't be waking me up in the morning and shit. Hold on one second. Let me go grab the Google Home real quick. Oh, shit. Okay, you guys, we got Google Home on deck. We're gonna So yeah, we got Google Home on deck. So we're gonna ask Google Home how many bones how many human bones have scientists discovered? I'm pretty sure it's less than 1%. And I'm pretty sure whatever you picked is gonna be less than 1%. So how can you tell me how we got here with less than 1% of information? Okay? But no, it's not, it's deceitful. You see? It's deceitful. Let's ask Google. Okay, Google. How many bones have scientists? I'm sorry, my bad. Start over. On the website wonderopolis.org, they said. Here. Okay, Google. How many human bones have scientists discovered? The Google glitched on me. Y'all see that? Y'all see Google glitch? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? We could do that to humans too. You know what I'm saying? So when you're talking to a human, do not ask him a pre-reserved question. Always, because a lot of these dudes got pre-recorded answers. So when you ask them something that's not part of their pre-recorded program, This is what they do. Now, did that question sound familiar to y'all? Okay, Google. Okay, Google. So Google think I'm joking. Google died on me and shit. Come on, damn. I think I broke this thing. Come on, Google. You dumb as hell. Let me see. Okay, Google. I bet you if I say something about one of the actors or some shit. Okay, Google, give me Brad Pitt's favorite chocolate cake or some shit. Oh yeah, here we go. I thought it was. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I don't know if did I break this motherfucker. Google has come. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, Google. No, what's going on? I'm sorry, Google. I'm not gonna make fun of you. We love you, Google. We love you, Google. Okay, now I'm gonna turn it back. Okay. Okay, Google. How many human remains have scientists discovered? Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? So if Google don't know how to help with that, so what are we left to do? What are we left to do? We need to know this answer. How are we going to figure that out? We're going to need more math. So it's going to lead us on a hunt chase. So Google, somebody say she need a rash. Google grumpy as hell and shit. Yeah. So as you see, Google has pre-recorded answers in there. So if you ask Google a question, just like you ask some of these dudes, some of these, some of these YouTubers, if you ask them a question that's pre-recorded, you're gonna get a long ass. You're gonna get first off, they're gonna talk about you first. They're gonna challenge you first, and then they're gonna get an answer at the end, and then you're gonna get talked about again, and then you're gonna get an answer at the end. You see what I'm saying? So you have to ask them something that's not pre-recorded. You see what I'm saying? And so when you ask them questions that's not pre-recorded, they kind of glitch up and shit, and they need help and they need Google. But if you can answer shit that's not in Google, that means you made it up to them. You see what I'm saying? If it's not, if see how Google don't know that, Google don't know, they glitch up and kick you out. Yeah. So Google don't know, and so now we're left to defend with ourselves. And each one of us can have a different conclusion, but at the end of the day, it's always going to end up with bullshit. So just like the brother Nighthawk said, is that it's less than 1%. They have less than 1% of the world's bones, you guys. And so there's no way you can come to a proper conclusion with less than 1% of information. You just can't do it. This is why they call it a theory, and this is why they call it a theory. You're gonna need at least 30% of the whole world's bones in order to come to a decent conclusion. You're gonna need at least 70% to come up with something that is that is irrefutable but not 100% true. You see what I'm saying? And you're gonna need 100% for the shit to be the truth or the shit to be fact. So when any of these guys come to you with all this bullshit, just let them talk. That's all they want to do. They just want to talk to us. That's what they want to do. They don't want to learn from us. They just want to talk to us because you know what I'm saying, they're programmed to program. You see what I'm saying? So they're programmed to program other people. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they're trying to do. That's why they talk so much. You see what I'm saying? Without saying anything new, anything different. You be like, wow, what man, that's a new color I never heard before. Like, you see what I'm saying? They're programmed to program. So they're programming each other. You see what I'm saying? They're programming each other. And that's what they're programmed to do. You're programmed to program. You see what I'm saying? And that shit just don't cut it over here. But for some reason, we always getting kicked out and cussed out. Like, like y'all ever notice that? We always get kicked out and cussed out. But yes, so that's how you come to the conclusion, okay, of less than 1% of evidence. Okay? Less than 1% of evidence. With less than 1% of evidence, you cannot have a fact, a scientific fact. It can't. It's just bullshit, bro. It's a story, bro. Okay? So come back to me when y'all got 30%. I would, and it's pretty much impossible to do that. So that means it's pretty much impossible to tell you where the fuck the man came from and his germ and all this other shit. So we have different types of theories, and that's why we call them theories. So there you go, guys. We have this some math today. If you know what I'm saying, if you're into this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, hashtag the Kodaks, you can go over to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be bothered with the shit show and and the innuendos and your mama and your daddy, you know what I'm saying? Um that brings us, even though, don't get me wrong, it's fun. It's fun to go into a chat room and everybody's talking about you and shit. You know what I'm saying? You get to hear little clips and your name's in the title. Lotus got his name in the title. Shout out to Black Lotus in the building. The return of Black Lotus, old ass. Black Lotus been here for a long ass time. Ain't no way in hell his name should be on the title. He should have a jersey somewhere in the closet. You know what I'm saying? Chief Holiday been here for a minute too. Ain't no way in hell he should get his name in the title. But Chief, they got their name in the title and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, the shit's fun, but it's not productive. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, sure, I enjoy it. It's fun, but I don't want to be known for that shit, and I don't want to try to drag myself in that shit and go way too far. Next thing you know, my mailman try to stab me because somebody from somebody and some weird ass shit. Like, I ain't trying to get into all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what I do. But yeah, so that's gonna conclude the segment today. If you guys like my little content and like the stuff I provide, those of you who know, who you is, y'all know we still got a lot of work to do. So you know what I'm saying, we got a lot more work to do. We got stuff coming out. We also in Google. Don't forget, we also in Google. So you can ask Google about your manager elite, and your manager elite will also keep you up to date of what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? And we're playing with that. And we're also in Alexa as well. Alexa can keep you up to date. Just ask for a manager elite in your Alexa, and she will be able to keep you up to date and what we're doing, some of the new projects and things like that. Right now, we have a little game show on there because we're tinkling with it and we're messing with it. But as soon enough, your manager elite is going to be like an artificial intelligence, and you will be able to just talk to it, ask it questions, blah, blah, just like Google. So it will be like Google, but it will be the manager elite version of Google, inside Google type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So definitely check that out. And this is where the family. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Type that one more time. Kodex on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Now it's hashtag the Kodaks. Hashtag the Kodaks. That's the channel right there. Hashtag the Kodaks. You know what I'm saying? It's on my channel, Keeper of the Kodaks. You can see some of my work on there. We do international stuff. It's not gonna be no drama. So we're gonna try to come on in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. I'm not gonna tell all the plans right now because we on the drama channel. So we gonna keep it a little short. But yeah, I see y'all over there. Those of you who like that. If you don't like that stuff, don't go over there. You will not like it. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't like tight data, don't go to tight. Don't go over there because you won't like it. Trust me, you will not like it. You know what I'm saying? But secret truth out there, you know what I'm saying? We up in this mug. We stay deep. We stay on. Shout out to our brothers and sisters in Jamaicas and your new zip codes. I hope you guys can embrace them. You know what I'm saying? And we can get more stuff done down there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, think outside the box. Right. Right. Actually live outside the box too. Do both. And that's what we promote over here. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what I promote. Think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Um can't nobody tell you nothing. But with math on your side, at least you can build something with it. I can tell you that. Right. Fuck the box. We knocked the box over. I got you. We is the box. Damn it. You make us take the box and make a rectangle. What's it? What's up? Matter of fact, I'm finna invent a new shape. Um, Let me see. I'm gonna make it up. It's called critical thinking. I'm finna make up a new shape nobody never heard before. It's called a hold on, y'all. I'm stretching a little bit because I got about four coming in at the same time, and it is too many. So it's called a Jaren height. How about that? A new Jaren height. It's like an apple with a pencil going through it or some shit. How about that? That's a new shape. How about that? All right. Peace. We out here, y'all. I see y'all, man. The hashtag, man. Y'all know I'm goofy as hell. But peace, y'all. That concludes the Out of Africa theory. They don't have enough information. That's why it's a theory. You can respect it as a theory, and I understand why you respect it as a theory. Allow me to see it as bullshit, and I give you the reasons why I see it as bullshit, and respect my reasons why I think it's bullshit. That doesn't make me deceitful. That doesn't make me a liar. That doesn't mean that. It just means we pretty much have two different conclusions, and my conclusion is different than yours, and I can respect yours. And I guess you don't know how to respect anything other than the Matrix, but it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. But we out here, y'all.